post-fight comments, you stated definitively you thought you should be looked at as top 10. John Anik said it might even go higher than that at this point. Where do you consider with this win, what is it that you would expect in terms of standing, in terms of your next opponent? Do you feel like it's definitively, will be a top 10 opponent?
First off, I deserve some respect. That's going out there talking about a 21-0 guy who just ran through everybody and knocked him out in under 3 minutes. So let me get at least in the top 10. Let me get these guys that I want to fight. These are guys that are high caliber. The higher the opponent for me, the more that I shine.
Cody, you obviously called your shot. You said you were going to get it done in the first round. What was it that you saw in Thomas, or was it belief in yourself? Why was it that you thought you could get it done so quickly?
It's definitely I believe in myself. I believe I'm the hardest hitter in my division. But I felt his energy. I felt his energy at weigh-ins. I could just feel a different vibe from him. And right off rip, I know he's a slow starter, so I know how to get on him. And once I knew I landed him, one of the shots was hard. I saw in his eyes he started bleeding, and he wouldn't come forward on me like he does in other fights. So I knew I had to jump on him early. Like I said, I'm going to knock him out in the first round. He's a slow starter. I had to get after him. But I saw the speed difference and definitely the power difference.
I know you haven't had a chance to watch it back yet, but it seemed like everything you did worked tonight. Initial thoughts on your performance. I mean, it seemed almost flawless. Are there any criticisms, or do you feel you just executed perfectly tonight?
I believe in myself, my coaches, and my teammates. They had a game plan. I heard everything in the corner, what we worked on all week. We had fun. Everyone labeled me as a talker, but I like it. It's a fight. I'm going to talk shit and back it up. But and I enjoy it. That's our Team Alpha Male credo, is enjoy it, have fun, enjoy the journey. But, yeah, I just enjoyed it out there, and it was a fun week, especially with the Brazilians. So it was good to come in here and get a victory.
It's a pretty exciting time in your division right now. I know you said you want a big opponent next. I'm sure you'll get one. How quickly do you want to fight again?
UFC 203. Stipe Miocic is defending his belt in Cleveland, Ohio. That's where I spent a lot of my time, my amateur career, boxing. It's an hour and 20 minutes from my hometown. I would like to, dance with someone there in the Quicken Loans arena. And whoever it is, the UFC wants to give me, I'm more than ready for.
Sounds like a good idea, Cody.
Hopefully the Cavs, get that final win. Got Stipe winning the title, the Cavs, going back there in September. It's gonna be rock and roll for sure.
Hey Cody, were you able to get any kind of reaction from Dana White, Lorenzo Fertitta, Sean Shelby? Any of those guys give you any kind of reaction to what happened tonight?
I just went over there before Thomas walked out and said, "This is my night," and just thankful for the opportunity that they trusted in me and Thomas to come out there and fight our hearts out and put on a show for the fans. But it was a stacked card. I have some of my idols that were fighting on the card. I was watching Jeremy Steven, these guys all up here. That's motivating me. Watch them going out there and be warriors and being savages themselves. So I just knew I had to go out there and perform, and I was just very thankful and blessed that they gave us the spotlight.
Do you feel like that's something you got to maybe continue to publicly ask for? Because you weren't all that thrilled with your matchups last year, right? You and I have talked about it before, where they did you feel like they were kind of slowly taking you along and you felt you could have taken a quicker route to ranked opponents?
Yeah, I believe that that's why I was calling out some ranked opponents. No disrespect. I just believe that the higher the rank the fighter to me, the better the skills, the better that I come out, the brighter the lights, the more that I shine. So I need, these top fighters, to bring it out in me. And that's why I want no disrespect to any of these guys that I'm fighting, and I'm going to say what I'm going to do to them, but they're going to bring out the best in me. So, yeah, I definitely want top 5 fighters, and that's truly what I believe that I'm at.
Do you not have anybody specific in mind? I mean, I know there's a title fight coming up, and you don't know what's going to happen with that, but like you said, you have been calling out guys by name. Is there any name that interests you right now specifically?
No interest in any name, just whoever wants to come and dance with me in UFC 203 in Cleveland. Strap those boots on tight, 'cause I'm going to knock you out of them.
We'll take 2 more. Go ahead, Andreas.
Question for Brian. Thomas is a guy that's known to get rocked in fights, and usually after he gets rocked, he comes on strong. But it seems like as soon as you got on top of him, you knew it was time to finish him. Can you kind of walk us through the finish a little bit?
Like I said, I'm the most powerful puncher in my division. I knew once I found his chin, he was going to go to sleep. I thought he was going to throw a little bit more, but the speed is really what threw him off. My speed has been developed with my coaches, and I get better and better, more comfortable in there each fight. So I was little hesitant, not hesitant, but I was waiting for those counter elbows to come. I kept seeing him pull for him. But the speed was just too much for him, and the power. Every time I hit him, his eyes was rolling. Had blood coming out of his face, and just know I had to settle in, not get too crazy, get caught with something. Because he is a skilled fighter. You don't get to be 21-0 without having skill and heart. And he comes back like Pickett knocked him down a couple of times and broke his nose. And the kid's got heart, and this is the fight that I wanted. I want to fight fighters in my division.
Now, I mean, everybody's asked you who you'd like to fight next. Now, obviously, you've had words with T.J. Dillashaw. How closely are you going to be watching that fight, and does that intrigue you, the winner of that fight?
Anybody that's ahead of me intrigues me. Anybody that's just another stepping stone for me to get to the title. That's what I got into this sport for, is be a world champion. And, I made a pact to my buddy Maddox Maple that he beat cancer, and I was going to be the world champion and bring the title back to my city. So I'm on a vision quest, and that's what I want to do, is be a world champion and give him the title.
Did you get a chance to talk to Maddox after the fight?
Yeah, I actually walked out and saw him. He got waving his 922 flag, and seeing that, seeing him fight for his life over the years and to have good times. I know it's part of me to keep those good times coming. Now he's still, he's in remission and he's doing well, but he always comes up and sees me before I'm a fight, and he picks the hand that knocks him out, and he's been 100% with the right hand. He picks the right hand every time, and I trust in that damn thing.
A lot of people on Twitter right away after the fight, and John Anik actually used the same phrase, a star is born. I mean, did you feel right after the fight that was like a star-making performance? And is that something that you're ready for, not just, bigger fights, but also to be kind of a public figure and a big star here?
I don't look at it like that. I'm going to stay humble and keep training. It's just a win. There's another man that was placed in front of me on my crusade to the title. So whoever they just stay humble, and whoever they give me next, I'm ready for whatever the sports give me, the good and bad. It's not, this fighting is the highest highs and the lowest lows. So wherever this come with it.